Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review. I'm your host, the Report of the Week, and here we are back at it again with another review. We're switching it up because of course you do have some new releases coming out from some of the major chains, but frozen pizzas are still very popular, especially with everything that's still continuing to go on, of course, in the country and around the world. A lot of people still might want to stay in. They might want to, just see what the frozen section has to offer. And of course, frozen pizzas still, they continue to remain popular. And this is one that, it's not anything new like the croissant one that we tried out before this. But it is an item that I've seen a lot in the stores. And I thought, well, I've never had it before. Let's just see what it tastes like. It was a genuine curiosity. And I decided to take that and make it into a review. So where is it? Where's the item? Where is it, review brah? There we go, right there. Yeah, being real creative. I know this is groundbreaking material right here. But this is groundbreaking in a sense, though, because we have Red Baron, right? We have Red Baron, right? We tried them out before. They have not a 1-cheese pizza, not a 2-cheese pizza, not a 3-cheese pizza either. It's a 4-cheese pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, a 4-cheese pizza. Would you believe that? It's a pizza with 4 different cheeses on it. Okay, so, it's not, now, look, it's not that 5-cheese pizza. Because you have to remember, Red Baron, they're a company for the whole family to enjoy. The recalcitrant children, they might like a 5-cheese pizza, but grandma and grandpa, they just don't know if they'd be able to handle it. So 4-cheese pizza is always a safe bet. 4-cheese pizza, this one includes mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, provolone, and Parmesan cheeses on a classic crust. And they advertise this as really having a 4-cheese blend, a diverse blend of cheeses with a little bit of a crunch in every bite from, of course, the more classic crust and base to the pizza as well. Price-wise for this is, I don't know, I was looking, different places charge different prices, but price for this was around $4 or so, which is actually pretty inexpensive, to tell you the truth. So, we got it. It's in the oven right now, but I know I'm giving the big secret away, but pretend like we're filming this sequentially, so now, since you can tell, the box is empty, there's not a ghost pizza in there either, we're just going to go over, you're going to see the preparation, you're going to see all the steps in terms of making this, and then we're going to review it. We're going to see what it tastes like. So follow me into the kitchen, if you will, and let's assemble the elusive, the unimaginable, the unbelievable 4-cheese pizza from Red Baron. Let's give it a shot. All right. You can see we have Red Baron 4-cheese pizza on the loose. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm just trying to be clever here, but you can see that's what it looks like. You can see a little bit of glare on the box, but it's a close-up view. A basic 4-cheese pizza, mozzarella, cheddar, provolone, and Parmesan cheese, again on a classic crust. From the Red Baron, you could see his elegant scarf flapping around in the, I'd imagine that was the wind, though maybe it's like, fixed in a shape like that. I really don't know, but that's what the pizza looks like. It's supposed to just be a 4-cheese blend, and you can see with like a thinner crust. Let's look at the back here. Not too thick, not too thin, with the just right amount of crunch. So you can see they are emphasizing the crunch on there. As always, calm that mealtime chaos, right, with the pizza. The whole family loves. The family is guaranteed to love it. All 4 cheeses. And here's how you can make it. Instructions are very simple. Rack versus pan method. We'll be going with the rack method, since that's what they recommend. But it's pretty much the same. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Place it directly on the center rack, bake it for 18 to 21 minutes, and of course the product will be hot. For this one, similar thing, but put it on the pan, 20 to 23 minutes, so a little bit longer. And, just some basic instructions, don't just put the box in, don't, put all the wrapping and everything in, don't try to be inside the oven with the pizza to watch it cook better. You could do that from outside the oven. You'll hurt yourself otherwise. And just be sensible, be responsible. So now we're going to take it out of the box and we'll get it in the oven. As you can see in this utterly brilliant transition, it's not in the box, but again, we cannot leave the plastic stuff on it, so now we got to have another jump cut And watch this. This is going to blow your mind. And there it is, complete with some ice crystals as well. So now we're just going to get it in the oven. And, of course, that'll all melt away pretty much instantaneously. And we'll see you probably in 18 minutes or so. And now we have the final product. This is the outcome after being cooked for the minimum 18 minutes. But you can see even 18 minutes does give it a little bit of a bake around the crust there. So this isn't one of those pizzas that I think really needs to be cooked for too long, though every oven is different, mind you. But this is the outcome. You can definitely see the different types of cheese on it, but overall I would say it pretty much resembles what you see on the box. So now we're going to cut it, and we're going to review it. We'll see what this tastes like. Alright, here we are. We have it, and we've got 2 slices as always. So this is going to be the big reveal, the grand reveal. Let me get a close-up of it for you right now, so you can see. That's what it looks like, pretty much. I'm trying to get just that real close-up shot of it. But you can see all the different cheese blend on it. You can really see it does look as advertised, and again, that little bit of a bake on the crust as well. But that's what it looks like. There it is. For me, you can see pizza slice to face size comparison. Right, you can see that. Also, tie knot to scale. So that's what it looks like. And now we're going to see what it tastes like. So again, it's the 4-cheese pizza on the classic crust from Red Baron. It's going in. Just so you can see, it does have really a good, a good bake on the crust. I would definitely say that as advertised, it does have that crunch in every bite. So definitely, I would say it's like, I don't know if you'd say thin and crispy, but definitely on the crispier side for sure. We'll try out the crust real quick. Well, there was no mealtime chaos to be seen here, at least. It wasn't. I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't taking the pizza slices and throwing them around, or smashing the plate and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I didn't take the water and dump it down my shirt or anything. So it did calm any potential mealtime chaos, because obviously there wasn't any. But maybe if there was mealtime chaos in progress and the pizza intervened, then maybe that would also be true, like the tagline says. It would come in and it would calm that mealtime chaos. The way it tastes, it's pretty good. You have to, like a couple items. Like, for instance, the last thing that we tried out in the review series before this was that Taco Bell grilled cheese burrito. And remember what I was saying in that? I was saying this is one of those items that if you like things cheesy, then you're going to like that item. I would say this is along that similar line of thinking, right? If you like a pizza with all the meats, if you like it piled high with pepperoni and bacon and ham and sausage and, mystery meat and anything in between, right? Maybe you won't like just a plain 4-cheese blend pizza. But for those of you that like things a little bit cheesier, or you want something that's maybe on the lighter side of things, I think you'll enjoy this one. It certainly is a cheesy pizza. The thing that's interesting enough to me, despite all this cheese, it doesn't end up being really gooey or stringy at all. It's very structured, and some people will like that, some people don't. Some people like it when they're eating it, and, the molten strings of cheese, start leaving third-degree burns on any surface that they touch. But some people like it. That's part of the experience. I, for one, I'm not a big fan of that. So I like that kind of everything is just, it's not like a gooey mess or anything. But overall, the 4-cheese blend works. Of the 4-cheese blend, let's look at what we've got. We've got mozzarella, we've got cheddar, we've got provolone and parmesan. The cheddar is what really stands out to me. But all of the 4 cheeses are identifiable. They're all quality. They all blend together nicely, and it's all flavorful. Obviously, the cheddar is the one that really strikes out to me the most. It's just, it's just out there. You could say, yeah, that's definitely the cheddar, But I like the provolone especially. The provolone is good, but also the mozzarella and the parmesan also. I just want to make sure I say the right thing. They're all there as well. But I would say the cheddar is the most identifiable, followed probably by the mozzarella. But the provolone is good too, though. I like that they included that. I've always liked the provolone cheese, so that works. Also like that it just has a little bit again of a bake to it, a little bit of a crisp in every single bite, a little crispity crunchiness to it. And again, you can see a good bake on the bottom. Thin crust pizza, but again, I do like that the toppings and the sauce, they all go to the crust. And one thing worth mentioning also is that the sauce, of course, is just your standard tomato-based sauce. There isn't a ton of sauce on this, so those of you that maybe like it heavier on the sauce might expect a little bit more. But I think most people would find this just a very inoffensive pizza. Again, I think it's pretty much a safe bet. It's flavorful, it's good, and for those of you, again, that like the cheesier pizzas, or again, maybe you just don't want something that's just too overboard, I'd say the portion size is good. And again, it's got that little bit of a crunch to it, but it's very structured, very manageable, it cooked just fine. And overall, the sauce is good too. I've always liked Red Baron's sauce. It's not the thickest sauce in the world, but it's still got enough structure to it that it's not runny either. I just don't like the runny stuff. You could tell it's just this synthetic, garbage paste. And Red Baron, at least quality-wise, goes a little bit above that, So, overall, definitely slightly above average. It's not like the world's best pizza, but certainly for a frozen pizza, and a pretty inexpensive one too. Again, you can get this at like $5 at the supermarket. I'd say it's a pretty good deal. So, all things considered, definitely give this a 7.7 out of 10. Because again, some people might have a few little things to pick at it one way or another, but overall, I think it's a pretty decent pizza, and I really don't have any problems with it. So, that's all that we've got for you. Today we're trying out the Classic Crust 4-cheese pizza from Red Baron. To everyone out there, please be safe, be healthy. Hope you enjoyed the review, and if this is of interest, make sure you go out and give it a try yourself. That's all that I have for you. Take care. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Now it's time for some pizza eating.